Welcome back to another featured garage vlog. Today we're going to continue on the XL175. So a couple of nights ago, I wire wheeled all 144 spokes that are going on the bike so I could get them painted gold and lace up the wheels. And that took quite some time. And then I looked at the hubs and thought, okay, how am I going to tackle these? Because they were looking pretty bad. And I did not want to sand them or use some sort of chemical bath or anything, because there was a lot of dirt on them. There was a lot of cracks and crevices I had to get into, and I wanted to make sure there was a perfect finish and perfect surface for the paint to adhere to. And so I finally bit the bullet and got a media blaster. So I picked this up from Harbor Freight for about $140, and so far I've spent another $100 modifying it so it doesn't suck as bad, because, well, let's face it, it's from Harbor Freight. It's not going to be the best thing in the world. Quick note on Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight's not terrible if you want disposable tools. Now, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking, you know, if you're going there for wrenches or screwdrivers or something, and air guns, impact guns, you know, that you don't want to spend a lot of money on a snap-on gun, but you want to get, I forget what their brand is, you know, a little $60 impact gun, and you're a hobbyist, it's fine. It's going to get the job done. It's going to do what you need it to do. It's just not for, you know, frequent use, professional use, etc., etc. So Harbor Freight's not terrible. Just, you're going to get what you pay for. And in this case, I did. I got a box, more or less. So a couple of modifications I've done so far. This side door access thing is lackluster. So what I did is I assembled it differently and put some hinges up top here, so it's now top access. And well, you can fit large, it's easier to get large objects in here. And soon I will modify the bottom of it. Now you can't see in here right now, and you really could have before with the light that comes with it, but I fixed that with some parts from Lowe's. Just went to Lowe's, you know, got a little box here, a light switch, and floodlight, and wired it all up, and now you can actually see in here. Again, the previous light was just dismal in output. I mean, it was not good. So now you can actually see what's going on. And I also have a shop vac hooked up here to just kind of clear out the dust and debris that flies around in here. And yeah, so right now I'm working on the rear hub for the motorcycle. It's not done yet, but we're getting there. The front hub is done, and it looks amazing. So as I've been placing parts in here, they typically look like this. Pretty corroded, some rust, dirt. They're just gross parts. The first part that I did was the front hub of the motorcycle, and it's perfect. It's absolutely amazing. Not only is everything stripped off the surface, but the surface is now really conducive to paint adhering to it. So it has little tiny, you know, pits throughout it. You can't feel it. It actually feels very smooth, but you know, from blasting it with what is it, aluminum, what's the aluminum stuff, aluminum oxide, a 70 grit aluminum oxide, it gets everything off very quickly and leaves a great surface for the paint to stick to. So these should look really good when they're painted. The paint should just look smooth, and yeah, the part should look great when it's all done. So without further ado, let's go finish the rear hub. Gloves. I use gloves before I put my hands in here, because think about it. Do you want hand soup in this, or do you want hand soup in here? Just wear gloves. Keeps the mess out of there. Oh, yes, I am wearing a mask because this isn't perfectly sealed. And I don't want even the smallest amount of aluminum oxide particles and whatever else comes off of this entering my lungs. So, just a precautionary measure to wear a mask.
We are close to war. Everything we know is open and known.
I don't know if you noticed in the footage, but another thing that would be worth upgrading is the pickup tube for the media. The tube that comes with it, it feeds media in bursts. It's not a very good design. I'm going to make a different style pickup tube myself and replace that and hopefully just have a constant stream of media hitting the part, which the part is really, really clean. For the amount of time spent on it, there's no other way to do this, I think, other than media blasting. It's perfect. It really is. It's so perfect, in fact, that it has revealed some problems. So there's actually some metal missing right there. Right there. I mean, you're not going to notice this once everything's put together and this is on the bike. I mean, there's a sprocket that goes over here. You can't see that. Just something worth mentioning. I mean, you can get parts so clean now that you're going to be able to see things that you would have not normally been able to see before. And again, the finish is awesome. And once I get all this excess material off, we'll be left with a perfectly smooth finish. But not, well, I shouldn't say perfectly smooth because it is pitted just enough to allow the paint to really stick on there and be more durable. So I didn't do the inside of the hub for a couple of reasons. One, that's just time spent, and two, you're not going to see that. I mean, this is where the shoes go to the pads, whatever they're called on a brake, a drum brake. So yeah, you know what? The pads are going to clean that up the first time I touch the brakes while the bike's moving, so I'm not worried about the inside. But this is great. This is good. So let's get these cleaned up and painted. So, I like to use acetone to wipe down the parts right before I paint them because it removes all oils and junk and whatever and dries itself. For example, you put the acetone on the paper towel. You wipe the acetone on the part. Oh, look, it's already dried off. So, super good for getting rid of dirt, debris, oils, and grime, and leaves you with a dry part to paint with immediately. Super, super good. My God, this is so clean. I've never been able to clean a part as efficiently and as with a media blaster. There's a little bit of dirt up in there. Looks like I missed that. So we're gonna get that. Time to give the hubs a bit of color. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up because I really, really want to go make dinner. I'm hungry. So, alright, the hubs are painted. They're black, as you can see. And they should come out pretty well. The only imperfections I see are in the casting flash. And that's about it. Other than that, it looks like, well, I really don't want to touch these with the microphone. It looks like these are going to turn out pretty dang good. So, we'll let these set up and dry. And at some point, I need to make a rig so I can paint the spokes. That's going to be a real pain in the butt. It's a lot of spokes. So I really want to make something that I can just hang the spokes in. And also, have to paint all the freaking nipples for the spokes. I think I want to do those black. So, you got a black hub, you got gold spokes, you got black nipples, you got chrome rims. Should look kind of cool, but oh god, it's a lot of tedious stuff. I have to media blast these and paint them. There's gonna be a lot of little junk to paint, but yeah, we'll get to it at some point. Okay, well, that's it for this one. Until next time. So your brakes aren't working very well. Simply use spray adhesive. Just shake and spray. Now your brakes will work whenever you want them to, and even when you don't.